Today, we witness the resurgence of one of the NFL's most dominant franchises, the Kansas City Chiefs. After a shaky start to 2025, they rose up with authority, beating the Detroit Lions 30-17 in Week 6. Patrick Mahomes threw 3 touchdowns and even ran one in himself. But this wasn't just a win, it was a statement. Stay tuned as we break down how the Chiefs awakened, what went wrong earlier, and what this means for the rest of the season. Nobody would have blamed fans for doubting the Chiefs entering the 2025 season. This is a team that, since 2020, has been in the Super Bowl picture multiple times, 3 championships, 2 runner-ups. But this year started rough. Before Sunday, Kansas City held a record of 2-3, with losses exposing defensive holes and inconsistencies in their offense. Victories had come against the Giants and Ravens, respectable but not elite. Meanwhile, losses to stronger teams raised questions. How vulnerable are the Chiefs really this season? Enter Detroit. The Lions were trending upward, viewed by many as legitimate Super Bowl contenders themselves, with a breakout season from young stars and a defense led by Aiden Hutchinson. Going into the matchup, analysts predicted a tight physical game. Few expected Kansas City to simply dominate, but that's exactly what happened. The game started with intensity. Detroit struck first, showing their defensive pressure and trying to rattle Mahomes early. But the Chiefs answered quickly. Mahomes, calm under duress, dropped back, stepped up in the pocket, and delivered a strike for his first touchdown pass. The offense moved with pace. Receivers created separation. On one drive, a short pass turned into a powerful run after the catch. Midway through the second quarter, Kansas City's defense forced a turnover. That set up another drive, and Mahomes threw his second TD. At halftime, the Chiefs held a comfortable lead. But Detroit wasn't done. Hutchinson and the Lions' defensive line pushed back, applying pressure and stopping key third downs. The fourth quarter brought fireworks. Mahomes scrambled and scored on a designed run, energizing the stadium. Detroit attempted to respond, but Kansas City's defense stiffened. The Lions' drive stalled in the red zone. Kansas City's secondary broke up passes and sealed the victory. This was vintage Mahomes. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, and 1 rushing score. He looked sharper than earlier weeks when breakdowns plagued the offense. He extended plays, eluded pressure, and made throws that many quarterbacks wouldn't dare to attempt. But more than the stats, this game felt like a turning point mentally. After so much criticism, Mahomes responded. He didn't panic when the pass rush came, and he made clutch throws in key moments. For his legacy, for this season, this was a response. Opponents will think twice now about blitzing too aggressively or crowding the box. Mahomes showed he can beat you through the air and on the move. While most attention goes to Mahomes, the Chiefs' defense deserves equal accolades. Earlier in the year, they gave up too many big plays, especially against mobile QBs and tight windows. But on Sunday, they tightened things up. They loaded the box at times, disguised coverages, and generated pressure on third down. The Detroit offense, known for explosiveness, was held in check to 17 points. The defensive ends and linebackers collapsed lanes, while the secondary took away big passing windows. Aiden Hutchinson, the Detroit's defensive end, had been a talking point before the game, but the Chiefs' O-line, aided by quick passes and misdirection, neutralized him. He didn't dominate as expected, and that was a key factor in Detroit's offensive struggles. More telling? Kansas City's red zone defense was stellar. The Lions moved into scoring positions several times, but the Chiefs' bent didn't break. That's championship-level defense. Credit must go to Andy Reid and his staff. The play calling was sharp. They didn't abandon the run, but mixed in enough misdirection and play action to keep Detroit off balance. They adjusted protection schemes mid-game, giving Mahomes cleaner pockets. Defensively, Spagnuolo dialed smart blitzes mixed with quarters coverage, forcing the Lions to hold the ball longer. On offense, they attacked matchups, isolating receivers on defenders who couldn't keep up and adjusting routes at the line. This win wasn't just effort, it was execution. The Kansas City Chiefs showed adaptability, creativity, and a willingness to take what the defense gave them. Let's celebrate what went right. Mahomes regained his dominance. Defense clamped down in critical moments. Coaching called the right shots under pressure. The offensive line held up when it mattered. But it's not perfect. The run game remains inconsistent. In some stretches, Kansas City settled for medium gains when they need 10+. The offensive line gave up pressure at times, especially when plays broke down. On defense, occasional miscommunications appeared in the secondary, giving up chunk plays that could kill you against other opponents. This win is a step, not the summit, but it's a powerful pivot towards what many expected from this team. With this win, the Chiefs stopped the bleeding. A 3-3 record still isn't ideal, but now they have momentum and confidence. The AFC is stacked. Teams like Baltimore, Buffalo, Jacksonville, not forgiving, but Kansas City just showed they can respond when needed. Opponents will now watch game film. How did they scheme up Hutchinson? How did they protect Mahomes under pressure? That gives upcoming teams a blueprint to counter, but also a blueprint to beat. If the Chiefs continue this trajectory with better run balance and defensive consistency, they become dangerous again. This wasn't merely a comeback win, it was a message. And there you have it, folks, the resurgence of the Kansas City Chiefs in dramatic fashion. Patrick Mahomes delivered. The defense clamped down, and coaching made the difference. This victory against Detroit might just be the turning point of their season. What do you think? Can the Chiefs ride this wave to the Super Bowl? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a beat from Drama Daily Sports. Until next time, stay loud, stay passionate, and keep the drama alive.